Okay, it says we're live. Hello. Let me make sure everything is good. Same thing happened with the last one and this one, saying, oh, you need to do go live as well as, um, instead of just it immediately starting. So I'm just going to make sure we're live real quick. If so, we should be good to start in a few minutes. I mean, I originally planned to have it for 2:30, but again, technical stuff, you know how it is. It should be good though. Yep, I think we are live. I think we are live. Well, there's an ad playing on the stream, so there we go. We are live. Cool. Hello, everyone. Um, we are back once again on a Thursday at 3 in the morning for more Fionna and Cake, and I am so ridiculously excited because of two reasons. One, this is somehow, my body is not going insane right now. That's pretty good. So the schedule I developed to make sure I'm not tired at 3 in the morning during this is working. So that's going flawlessly. But the other thing I'm really liking about this one in specific is that nobody, except the people who obviously worked on the show or got little previews, has seen this. There was no Comic-Con reveal trailer. There was no showing at Comic-Con. This is brand new uncharted territory, which is super sick. Which is super, super sick. So I'm very excited to be watching it with you all live, which is, again, crazy. We should literally have like a minute until it starts. Also, I'm sorry, the lighting right now is insane. I look like I'm in like another universe. I tried to make it like brighter, as you can imagine, but for 3 in the morning, it's kind of difficult to get some good lighting. So I am ordering some lights for back here, because usually it's like somewhat bright, obviously. Somewhat. Really got to emphasize that one. But in the meantime, things are going pretty well. I do want to apologize firstly because I did want to get a video out today. I did work on like a ridiculous amount of thumbnails though for videos that will be coming out later in the future, so that's good. And the one that I did want to work on today, I'm kind of lucky I didn't work on because I had some ideas for it. It just keeps spiraling into this like longer and longer video, and I'm like, okay, guys, we got it, we got to chill. And I talked about it before on a community post. It's the Flame Princess video idea. I keep thinking about like where is this gonna lead, and fingers crossed it doesn't just get completely nullified today. That would be cool, but that's something I'm enjoying, theory crafting or whatever. It is not November yet, so we're not going to have any gifted member stuff. But I do want to shout out. There was a message somewhere. I can't see the chat in here though. Can't see the chat in there. That's annoying. That's annoying. All right, I'm gonna refresh on HBO Max. We'll see if the episode's out. It is out. Wow, that didn't even take that long for this one. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I have the chat on here so I can read along. Um, mm, let me make sure. All right, shout outs to everyone in the chat. I actually see some familiar names, which is really cool. I do want to say, our Chestnut and Eden is joining at the moment. No, because I'm assuming we're going to do a discussion video later on in the week. I'm planning on doing stuff like that as well because one, it's fun to talk about. Obviously, it's really fun to talk about. But two, it's also 3 in the morning, guys. We really got to be understandable. For like a lot of us, it is insanely late at night, okay? And it's insanely late for me too. I'm just insane. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make a schedule so I could wake up at this time. Not not the best idea, but I love the show. So, but they will be, on the channel still, obviously. They're my friends, and I am going to continue talking to them about stuff. So, um, expect stuff with them for the episodes, obviously after they release as well, if they aren't able to literally react to them with me. Um, but with that, let's get everything started. I also want to say on my thing here, um, it says that someone became a member, but it's not showing who. So if you did become a member, first off, thank you very much. I truly, really appreciate that. It helps, um, not only like boost the channel and the algorithm, but financially that helps as well. And I want to say shout out to Terrible TJ, member for 19 months. 19 months as a member with a simple like the stream. So very, very appreciated. And guys, if you do consider liking the stream, that'll help get it in the algorithm as well. So with that, the episode is out. We are going to start it up in just a second. As I mentioned previously in the last stream, can't play any audio because that's insta copyright doom. Can't do that. So what you are going to see is behind me, obviously in the square behind me, it's going to be a black screen, and you're going to see a timeline on the bottom. You should be able to follow along. I'm going to do like a 3, 2, 1 timer if you want to watch along with me, but once again, you're not going to be able to see, well, actually, you're not going to be able to see anything except the timeline because I can't screen capture it, because I literally cannot screen capture it. Not really sure why, but you're going to be able to see the timeline, but you won't be able to hear anything. I cannot play any audio of the episode. That's it is what it is thing. But with that, I say we get started. The episode is called, oh, it's that one picture. Okay, so this picture, it's the one of Huntress Wizard in front of the bush. That was like one of the promo images that was used for a long time. I've used that in so many things. The Crocodile Who Bit a Log. That's a very strange title. So it's... Okay, immediately I'm intrigued. Fionna and Cake attempt to solve a heated debate with force. Oh, okay, so that's probably with the Queen of Ooh. A desperate Huntress Wizard contends with a secret order of wizards. And those are those weird Huntress Wizard looking people. So we're actually following Fionna for quite a lot of this too. Interesting. Interesting. I am very excited. Alright, let's get this up. Boom. There we go. Shouts to Glep in the corner. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me make sure everything is good. None of that. What is this audio file? Good. Okay, you should just hear me. You should just hear me. If you hear anything else, please let me know in the chat immediately. Because that would be really bad. Okay. Should also see, yep, there's the bar at the bottom. 23 minutes, 26 seconds. We're ready to start in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm so excited. Oh, this art style is already gorgeous here. This is so cool. Just a whole different art style to start. Okay. I wonder if this... Okay, so the guy said Spirit Dream Warrior. I wonder if this is still diving into that dream element that's associated with Huntress Wizard. Because this could be a flashback and a dream. I love this art style. Yep, it's the same dude. It's okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The heart. Okay, the heart of the forest is the bush. Oh, oh. Wait. First, I love that design. Oh, oh, that's so sick. Hmm. Okay, that actually was so sick. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. All right. So cool little flashback, with Huntress Wizard. I love that. I love that. I'm actually, that was so much fun. All right. We should be, now that we are caught up after the intro, we should be at 1930. Yep, 1930 is when the title card shows up. Awesome. That was really cool. I love the art style set up with those other Huntress Wizard looking people. Oh my god, they're breaking it. Also, Fiona wearing the thing just like Huntress Wizard, that's so cool. They're gonna get arrested. They're gonna get arrested. Gary, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get over there. Yeah. Gary. Oh, he's on watch. He's on watch. Okay. All of it's gonna break. Oh nah. Wait, she lives in the car? If she's so rich, why is she living in a car? Oh, it's not her. Excuse me, what? Oh. Oh, this guy. Kinda fun. Kinda fun review. I kind of I kind of love how that was like a wait It's like a setup moment. Like that dude is sus, and we immediately got it revealed the start of the second episode. I love that. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Not the friend. Hmm. Oh. Oh, this is kind of crazy. Are we about to get like a whole fight scene? She's got laser beams and stuff? Oh, this is so sick. Oh, this is. Oh, and that's how that happened in the show. Okay. Okay. That was really fun. Something terrible is gonna happen. Something terrible is gonna happen. No. Oh no, not the hyper detailed stuff. This is gonna be so bad. Oh no, it's over. It's over. It's so over. It's so over. No. Whoa. Whoa. That is crazy. It's like this horrific deer creature. Actually, no, it's more like a cow kinda. She lost her magic. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whoa. What? Oh, she's good. This is gonna probably be how she ends up in Fiona's world. Wow. Just throwing crap. Oh, that was so sick. Goodbye, Huntress Wizard. All right, goodbye. And now there's the MacGuffin we need to find. Okay, and it's only gonna be that. Hmm. The dirt beer guy. Oh, a dirt beer girl, I guess. Yeah. Literally Simon strength. That's so fun. Okay. Genius. It's hard to go back to this after what we just watched. It's really hard to go back to this after like that awesome fight scene, like crazy. Okay, guy in the background. And then immediately to his mom is like, oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this show? This show is so stupidly thematic. Fiona, please. No way. We just keep seeing. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. What do you mean you've sent help? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Just some banana guards just doing nothing. What are they gonna do? I'm watching it on HBO Max. That's where I'm aware it is. Oh, so Baby Finn was here. Okay. There's no way we're just blowing up the whole location. Oh, they could just buy it. Marshall's mom is probably gonna buy it. That would that would suck. Oh, okay. Okay. This was also a shot they showed recently. Where like this weird ethereal looking. Oh nah. That was really cool. I love these. Oh, this is such a weird, fun creature. I love that. Weird, fun creature, and something's happening with her. What is going on? So this is she's in like the astral plane again, like the beginning. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. And this is just she got sent to a bunch of different universes. This is new. This one is that was new. Oh no. Oh no. Cinnamon bun, don't do that. Fiona. The boba in his neck. Oh, so we're just taking Finn to PB. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been a better idea to keep him with all these wizard people. That's just me. Okay, so she's split across all these universes. She just needs to go to one of them. This looks so cool. Like, she didn't need to have that crazy splitting up moment. Oh, the weird red stuff from the intro. You know, hmm, I don't. Oh, that's cinnamon bun. Never mind. This undersea one and this space one are new. Oh, oh, that's so interesting. Hmm. Okay. Fiona, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Okay. So she can move around. Oh, she needs to grow in like some plant thing. She could probably go to that forest in their world and like grow immediately. That's a fun little wrinkle in the fold. Her having to literally grow a body. That's fun. We're cutting away? No. 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 All right. Well, that's it. That was great. That was great. I was thoroughly invested again the entirety of that episode. The fight scene was great. The characterization of Fiona I really enjoyed throughout that as well. I enjoyed that it had a bit of a split narrative still. I like that a lot. I really want to compliment um, Ashley Birch's performance as Huntress Wizard is amazing. Her performance is so good. Like there was so much emotion in a lot of the moments that she had because Huntress Wizard's obviously a very like monotone character for the most part, but I could tell there were like so many moments of like passion, you know? And I like that a lot. And we even got to see her when she was younger throughout the years as well, like and just like that whole thing with the heart of the forest being like a creature, that's crazy. That's really really cool. And I love that. I really love that. I'm actually going back to see. For some reason, my mouse, of course, isn't working right now. But that was so cool. The crocodile who bit a log. Oh, the crocodile bit the log was the witch wizard. Witch wizard is such a weird name, by the way. Witch wizard. But that was the crocodile who bit a log. I even put that together until I saw the title again. Um, but yeah, no, the I have a lot. I have a lot happening right now. First off, this deer cow creature, awesome. I love this creature. It's so weird and disgusting and gross. I love everything about this creature. I love it. That I need more of this creature. What is it? Where is it from? I have no idea. I need more because this stuff is like so abstracted and weird that I'm all in on stuff like this. At first, it genuinely kind of reminded me of the Dark Cloud from Stakes. Obviously, I've been thinking about Stakes a bit because the Vampire King was in the first episode, so that's not too crazy. But that is so cool. Wow, I love that. Secondly, just the whole Huntress Wizard like origin story, so cool. Again, really cool. And like the creature's chained up. The creature's a chained up creature, so it was stuck there. It was stuck there. I wonder if that's going to be thematically like relevant with Huntress Wizard being able to go in a bunch of different places and literally grow in a bunch of different places. Is that going to be a thematic through line with this creature being able to grow so big and so strong but being trapped in one location? That's interesting. That's very interesting. And even like, obviously we're talking about the Huntress Wizard stuff a lot because that was more like fantastical, but the being stuck in one place aspect is very very strong with Fiona's plotline as well. Where okay, you can only succeed if you've been saving money the entire time. You can only succeed if you have that backbone, and if you don't have that, you're completely screwed. You know, and that's why Fiona's like really having some hard time. Like, oh, what if the people who care about him stop caring about him? Obviously, her projecting that it is, her in this situation because she feels as though like but that's also really interesting because Fiona thinks that people won't care about her despite the fact that like she's the most helpful person possible and everything. It's just that's really interesting. Really, really interesting. And the cliffhanger here of obviously Finn going to see Marcy and PB is great because I need more Marcy and PB. I need them more because that's going to be amazing. I am insanely surprised that we are seeing Simon again. The fact we saw him again, like crazy. He's way more relevant than I expected, and I'm loving that. Obviously, he's helping Finn, but like, hey, this is a perfect way to keep him involved in the narrative without being him being a major, driving emotional force. He's gonna keep being relevant, and I really like that. Um, okay, I was gonna ask this too. Okay, the voice that we were hearing earlier, that was another thing I really wanted to talk about because during that scene, we heard a lot of like phone noises. We heard a lot of like beeping noises, stuff like that. It's definitely possible that the voice character is Prismo's boss. I think that's a very high likelihood. I feel like a lot of us are thinking that right now. So that's cool. I like that a lot, especially because they're like this literally a voice. I mentioned earlier that not earlier in a video I made earlier about Prismo's boss and like what they could represent. I mentioned the idea like they might not even have a form at all. Like they might not have a physical, tangible, thing you could touch form. And that even kind of adds fuel to that fire as well, which is really cool. Um, it is cool though. I couldn't pick up on like who the voice was. I just assumed it was someone new. But Pink Lemons in the chat says it's the voice actor of Prismo from last season, which is really cool because obviously Prismo's original voice actor is back in this season. So it's nice that they kept them around, for another role, which is obviously going to be this newer character, whoever they are, whether it's Prismo's boss, whether it's someone completely new. You don't know. But very, very cool. I like that a lot. I think that was another really good episode. I'm not going to. Did I like it more than the last one? I don't want to do that. I don't want to say, like, oh, I like this one more or less. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I liked a lot of the setup with Huntress Wizard. The action was great. That fight was great between her and, again, I don't really like Witch Wizard. I don't like that name. That's a bit, like, contrived to me. Because didn't earlier wasn't their name Huntress Wizard earlier? I'm checking right now. Green Wizards. All right. No, it was Witch Wizard. Witch Wizard. What is? I thought that Huntress Wizard's name was like a name given to her because she was Huntress. I must have just fully like blocked that out of my brain because I was so focused on the gorgeous visuals. What I'm really intrigued by is like they're in this dream world. Like this entire intro, they're in this dream world to attain magic. That could be a through line too, which I like. Something about this ethereal plane leading to magic. And is this ethereal plane, this dream plane, also connected with the multiverse somehow? We'll need to do some thinking on that one. We'll need to do some thinking on that one. But I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That idea is just, that's fun to me. That's fun to me. Especially because the dream world could technically, because it's like a different art style, it's like a different. It's technically different. Technically. Technically. Obviously, bit of workshopping, bit of thought process on that one. That's going to be needed for that. But outside of that, outside of that, there's a lot there. There's a lot there. What was your guys, like, some of your guys' favorite parts of the episode? Because there was a lot here. I don't want to just fully ramble on my own. Or some of your guys' favorite parts of the episode. I'm just skimming through a bit so I can. The Cairo siphon pull. Did not expect that at all. Did not expect that at all. Excuse me. I see someone in the chat. Hold on just a second. Just a second. My mouse keeps being invisible, so that's a bit annoying. Here we go. Which was like a He-Man character name. I hope they do a different art style for the beginning of every episode now. I kind of agree. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be really cool. I think that's just fun. That would be so satisfying. I do want to shout out. I saw this name in the chat. Mr. Peak Fiction. Love that. I love that. That's a username. That's so much fun. All right. With that, it's been like, it's been like 45 minutes. We obviously watched the episode. We got some good chatting in, but what I'm going to say is stay tuned, obviously, for what's to come for the week. We got the episode breakdown stuff. We got some little, like I mentioned, I do have some. First off, neither of the videos that I am working on are disproven by this episode, which is amazing. That's the best thing I could ever hear right now. That is so good. So we have the Flame Princess video, which I think is still very possible. I kind of want to do a breakdown of that whole Huntress Wizard stuff, like the dream stuff and like the green wizards, because I'm thinking like low key, I feel like okay, so I'm gonna just throw this out there just to see what people think, because I've been thinking about it and I've been talking about it a bit in the Discord. So once again, if you want to continue the conversation, make sure to join the Discord. I've been thinking about this. Is the grass wizard who made Fern possibly connected with like these guys? Because like the green wizards, like, dude he's also green. Like, I know this is probably some super pedantic, like, oh, it's more about a specific than that. You know, it's not about nature. It's about like the way they're in tune with nature. Stuff like that. I don't know. I've been thinking about that for a little bit, and I'm like, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. I've just been thinking about that. Nothing like that deep. I was just like, oh, that could be fun. But yeah, like all this stuff with like the green wizards and like the heart of the forest being a creature is so like specific. I really like that. I really, really like that. I don't know. There's something about that interests me. That specific thing. So expect a video on that at least for sure. Like, if that's not in the episode breakdown, I'm gonna more focused discuss that aspect of the magical source of all these people being this creature that they've trapped. That is so interesting. For someone that's so in tune with nature, it seems like they're holding it back from something. What? We don't know. It could obviously be a very dangerous creature. It did look pretty menacing. Pretty menacing. So, that's all that. Yeah, so the Flame Princess video, that will be coming out. We also have, the episode breakdown. I also want to do, like I said, like these like discussion kind of videos. So they'll probably be like pretty long, kind of like a podcast kind of thing. Expect one of those for sure. Because this actually, I think, had a lot to talk about. I'm really happy we saw Simon too. I'm really really happy about that. Cannot believe how important he is. You know, I think a lot of us were expecting literally nothing from one of our main characters. So I'm very happy he's involved to this extent already. He's had a major important presence in both episodes, as well as PB and Marcy. They're not on screen very often, but they are constantly shown, and that's the best thing that could be. Um, you know, it's not like a in your face, like there they are constantly, but they're like they exist. Of course, they're going to be talked about to this extent, and plot driving forces as well. That's very important. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, yeah. This is a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Last thing I'm gonna say is I've been thinking about this too. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the title cards and the episode titles in specific, it's giving me like old school fairy tale kind of vibes. You know what I mean? I don't know how like on the mark I can say, but like the first episode was called The Hare and the Sprout. Obviously with the especially the hare, it made me think of like the tortoise and the hare, you know, like an old like fable, an old story, stuff like that. And then the title cards for the episodes are like very elaborate with these like very curvy letters and stuff like that. They also have like a lot of colors in them as well. Nothing like too crazy. Obviously, there's a connected through line with these title cards that's different from the last one. That was more traditional Adventure Time, like title card variety, stuff like that. Um, I don't know. I don't know. And with this one too, the crocodile, I think it's Who Bit the Log, right? The crocodile who bit the log. Yeah, oh, bit a log. The crocodile who bit a log. That sounds like a fairy tale kind of thing to me. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from that, which I think could be leading to something, but I don't know how, you know, set I am on that idea. This could obviously just be because it's the first two episodes. They might have a connected theme, but we've already seen Huntress Wizard start to come into Fiona's world, as well as many others, which is really cool. That she could travel to these other worlds. Maybe Fionna and Cake can travel through that, but they probably could normally anyway. Now, at least. And it sets up a lot of questions. Like, if Huntress Wizard has access to not just ones we're familiar with, but like other ones too, like that undersea world, no idea what's going on with that. And there was the undersea one, and then there was like some like space looking one. That was interesting too. Those two I'm like really intrigued by because we have that's like we didn't even touch those in the last one. So that's very intriguing to me. Very intriguing. But with that, excuse me. Sorry about that. My voice like got like a weird voice crack. With that, I think we are good for now. That's gonna be that's gonna be it for me. A lot to discuss here. I'm gonna put out a community post asking what was your favorite moment from the episode. If you want to talk about it, obviously you don't have to comment, but let me know because there's a lot here that I thought was really cool and a lot of intriguing setup for what's to come later. So I'm very excited about that as well. So with that, please get some sleep if you need to get sleep because it is insanely late for me. It is now 3:47 a.m. So that's a good thing to do. Get sleep. Start your day refreshed, or if you're watching this after you've woken up, which is far more likely, have a good day. You know, that's the most important thing. So thank you so much for watching. Episode 3 next week. I cannot wait. I don't even know what's going to happen because Huntress Wizard's literally like this tall and Fiona's going to have to go auctioneering, I guess. Never in my life did I think Fiona was going to talk about having to buy property. But, this is just the world we live in. It's like, oh, yeah, that cartoon you watched where you were a kid? Okay, now she's going to have to, she have to buy property now. So that's crazy. All right.